Hello everyone, Rosendahl here. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the way I got to 150 engineering, also how to get to 200 from 150 as well. So the way that I went from pretty much 0 all the way up to 150, there's a couple different recipes that I actually did all the way up to 150. So I'm just going to list a couple different ways that you can do it. You can make a ton of gunpowder. This is definitely something you can do pretty much all the way up to like 100 at least, like even farther. Charcoal's super easy to get. Flint is super easy to get. Saltpeter is super easy to get. So you can definitely make a ton of gunpowder. And then once you have the gunpowder, you can turn it into cartridges. So you can turn that into iron cartridges for a while. And then once you get up to star metal, you can do star metal. Even steel if you choose to do so. Arrows is a very good way to do it because feathers are really easy to get. Timber is pretty easy to get. And then iron ingots obviously is pretty easy to get as well. I wouldn't recommend making too many arrows though. I chose to use the iron ingots on something else, and I'll show you that here in just a sec. Another really great recipe you can do is the treated wood bow. You can do this and use linen, forest leather, and timber, and then when you salvage them, you get some of the wood back. So once you get to 50 engineering, you can then go for lacquered wood bow. The only difference is you're gonna need to use the lumber instead of timber. Other than that, you're still going to use coarse leather and you're still going to use linen. So you're just going to make a bunch of these and then you're going to salvage them and then you're going to get some of the lumber back and then you're just going to continue making them and then you're just going to keep getting lumber back. So it's going to be pretty nice to get materials back. This is why I think to make these items instead of a bunch of the arrows or a bunch of the bullets. I mean, you can try to sell the bullets and arrows, but again, they're really cheap. So the amount of money that you're going to get back is probably really minuscule and not really worth it. Another thing that a lot of people don't actually know is you don't only have to be in the workshop to level up your engineering skill. So over here at the forge, we have a bunch of these spears that you can make for also engineering skill. So what I ended up doing personally was once I got up to 100 engineering, and again, I got up to 100 engineering by making a couple bullets, a couple arrows, some of those bows, and then that's pretty much it. I got all the way up to 100 just by mainly making the bows and salvaging them, and then making some arrows and bullets for myself, also making tools for myself, and maybe a couple other people that I know, but that's pretty much it. It's just spamming the bows until you get up to 100. Up to 150 is just making these star metal spears. So the only difference here, you have to use these planks here. There's no other option here. It has to be these planks. But these planks were actually selling for relatively cheap. And also I can make them in combination. To get this, you know, I needed to get my logging up to 100. I then needed to get my wood cutting up to 100. So this is what I'm saying. You're leveling up multiple different things to get your end result, right? Because obviously getting a higher logging is going to be beneficial, getting a higher wood cutting is going to be beneficial, and then so forth and so forth. Leveling up multiple trade skills at once is way more beneficial than just spamming gunpowder all the way to 200, which some people say to do. Then you won't have other things leveled up. This is what I did. I made star metal spears all the way from 100 to 150 and salvaged them. I got these planks back. So all I needed was iron ingots and coarse leather, and I could just spam these star metal spears and then salvage them and then just keep making them over and over and over until I got to 150. Now to get to 200 from 150, make these spears. So the only difference here is going to be the ironwood planks. So you're just going to get a ton of these ironwood planks, but then you're just spamming these and salvaging them and again getting these ironwood planks back. I think this is probably one of the better ways to level up your engineering because you're leveling up, again, multiple trade skills at once. You're getting a lot of XP per one craft. This is just my opinion. If you have a different opinion, that's totally fine. This is just how I did it and thought I'd share it because a couple of people actually asked me on stream. If you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want to tune into any of my live streams, I do actually stream here on YouTube as well. So hit that bell notification and be notified when I go live. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying New World and good luck.